Over 700 wedding dresses were donated to a Missoula nonprofit in 2017, and these dresses went on to serve a completely new purpose. MTN's Lauren Heiser spent the day at an evening for angels and brings us this story.
For many, a wedding dress symbolizes a new beginning. However, one Missoula group is taking that symbol and using it to provide peace for parents who have lost their infant children. On Saturday, Amazing Grace Wedding Dress Rentals and the Emma and Evan Foundation hosted an evening for angels, a fashion show to display some of the beautiful gowns that have been donated to their cause in the past year. These gowns will later be turned into angel gowns, dresses that infants are buried in.
This dress represents an entire lifetime of formal events, of prom and christening, wedding. You know how joyful and beautiful those days are. Well, why shouldn't that infant and that family experience some of that? I've had ladies that have received our gowns that have said, I didn't realize that people I don't even know loved me so much. That's so
reason.
Cool. That's why we do what we do.
Sherry Howe took over the Emma and Evan Foundation after she decided she wanted to do more with her own wedding dress. She tore it apart and created the first few angel gowns herself. Her best friend of over 30 years, Julie Wade, later joined her creating Amazing Grace Wedding Dress Rentals. For some of the women donating their dresses, it's about more than just creating space in their closets or giving away their dresses to a good cause. Howe recalled one woman who used it to make a fresh start after escaping an abusive relationship.
She was going to burn her dress, and it was an amazing dress. She was going to burn it, but she decided not to because she wanted beauty from ashes. I just remember her saying, I want beauty to come from my ashes. And that was beautiful because there's been a lot of women since then that have wanted to do that. They've had nasty, ugly pasts and they want to pay forward beauty.
Despite the sadness that looms in these hard situations, Howe and Wade have found that from these hardships often comes a new sense of belonging.
You know, both of us have said, we feel like this has given us a purpose again. Mm-hmm. It's easy to fall into your routine and your ruts in life, and, it kind of put a little pep in my step again, and I'm thankful for that.
Lauren Heiser, MTN News, Missoula.
Now, it costs quite a bit to ship these gowns out to seamstresses around the country, so Wade came up with a solution. She decided it would be a good idea to rent out the dresses before they sent them off to be turned into angel gowns.